Get ready.
Hey Marvel heroes, last month you voted on your favorite MCU films and characters. Today I'll go through your favorite MCU films and what films and shows you're most looking forward to. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every Wednesday, including Star Wars and Marvel videos. We also give you other updates and trailers throughout the month, so make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Also follow our social medias, as we do share things there far quicker than making these videos. Don't forget you can support us on coffee.com, or you can become a patron on patreon.com/skybotfilm, where we will offer more content and interactions with you. But let's get into the video. We split all the MCU films into phases, so let's see your top 3 films of each phase. Obviously phase 4 only has one film released so far, so we're just doing the Infinity Saga phases. First up is phase 1, funnily enough, and at third place we have Captain America the First Avenger with 14% of the votes. Now I didn't watch this on release and took me a while to actually watch it, but it is a great origin story for the Star-Spangled Man himself. In second place for phase 1 is Iron Man, the film that kicked off this amazing cinematic universe. I don't think anyone realised the scale that this would go to. I didn't like the 90s Iron Man cartoon, so was a little apprehensive going into the cinema to watch this, but I'm glad I did, as I loved it, and Iron Man is one of my favourite MCU characters. So first place for phase 1 is Avengers Assemble, the first MCU film to have multiple main heroes from the MCU. This film was a bit of a gamble putting all these massive characters together, but because of their standalone films, I believe it was a major hit, and you guys do too, it seems. I think that each character had enough screen time each, which is difficult when you have so many. But let's move into phase 2 now, and taking the bronze is Avengers Age of Ultron, another great film that gave plenty of screen time to the characters, but it also brought in more Avengers into the mix, and also continuing a story arc that is in phase 4 MCU TV shows. With the silver for phase 2 is Captain America the Winter Soldier. This was a decent film. I loved Cap's suit in this one, and I really did think that Natasha and Steve were going to get together. Then taking the gold for phase 2 was Guardians of the Galaxy, wins with a whopping 43% of your votes. Again, this was a film I didn't see in cinema, as I thought it would be pretty childish, but when I watched it, I ate my words and loved the film. I just loved the soundtrack to it too. And moving into phase 3, before we go into what you're excited to see, with phase 3 there were so many films out and your likes were spread across the board. But kicking off in third place is Doctor Strange. This was another great movie with a story arc much like Iron Man. Someone who had it all, but after some trauma, must rethink his ways and become a hero. In second place for phase 3 was Thor Ragnarok. I didn't enjoy this film as a Thor film. It had more of a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe to it for me, and I hated that Mjolnir was gone, but loved so many of the characters in it too. So in first place for phase 3, and you guys couldn't decide which was better, so at a tie of 23% of the votes each were Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Both great films that had so many ups and downs. To me, Infinity War was the better of the two, as it had an Empire Strikes Back feel to it, and Endgame just makes me sad for 2 of the deaths in it. Let's move on now to what you are most excited about seeing in the MCU. But first, don't forget to check out our Patreon on patreon.com/skybotfilm, as we offer loads more content there, and it would really help us grow. The more support we get from you guys, then the more content we can release on YouTube, so please do take a look and consider joining us there. But let's get back to the video. Looking at what films you're most excited to see first, and there are so many coming out and you all have different tastes. Black Panther Wakanda Forever had 2% of the votes. Fantastic Four and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 had 4.5% of the votes each. Thor Love and Thunder had 9% of the votes, and then Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness had 14% of the votes. But now for your top 3 most looking forward to films are, in third place, Black Widow, which is out now at cinemas and for premiere access on Disney Plus. I have done a review of this and also mentioned if you need to see any of the Disney Plus shows before too, so go check it out. Link will be in the description and at the end of the video. Second up for most anticipated MCU films is Eternals. The trailer for this film is out and does look really interesting. Loads of characters to introduce to the MCU in this film. And top of the charts for what you guys can't wait to see is Spider-Man No Way Home, with a massive 27% of the votes. This is going to be an intriguing one, as there are so many rumours swinging around about this film. Finally, let's look at what MCU TV shows you're excited about seeing. Loads of different votes for this one. So people are excited about Ironheart, Armor Wars, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Secret Invasion. And one of you also said Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so I hope you have managed to watch it now. Also, one person said that they're excited to see them all. But the top 3 MCU shows you're excited to see are, first in third place is Hawkeye. Now, I highly recommend watching Black Widow before watching Hawkeye, and stick around to the post-credits scenes for a big nudge for Hawkeye. In second place, we have What If. This looks so cool with different multiverses, and with the Loki finale, we can say it is linked to the MCU. This is out in August, and we will be doing reviews on it, so make sure to check those out. We have also released the official trailer on this channel, so go through our videos, or the link will be in the description. So finally, there was no competition really. 47% of the votes said that they're excited about Loki, and what an amazing series it was. If you haven't watched it yet, then I highly recommend doing so, as I finished it last week and it was awesome. I have done a complete review of it, so make sure to check out my playlist of the Loki reviews that I give on each episode. But that's it for your fave MCU films and what you're excited to see in future. Next week, I will be going through all your favourite MCU characters. I love doing these polls to see what you guys love and hate. Let me know what other polls you want me to do, as we've done Star Wars, Marvel and Star now, but up for whatever else you guys want to vote on. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. If you'd like to support us, then check out coffee.com, or you can become one of our patrons on patreon.com/skybotfilm. The links will be in the description below. Other ways to support us is just to share the video, as it massively helps us out. Stay super everyone, but until next time.